Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, welcome back, welcome to this video. This one is going to be a card toss style choose your topic reading. Excited about this. We're using the butterfly deck here. It's a lot of beautiful colorful energy. If you enjoy the reading today, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment, leave some coin, some money in the tip and contribution jar. Join me over on Patreon. Subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. All of that is greatly appreciated, and thank you for it. Alright, so the description also, gotta say it for everybody who's new. It holds the disclaimer. Make friends with it. Read the disclaimer if you have not. It's holding your timestamps as well. You'll need to use that if you're not choosing option 1 after I introduce the piles. So here's what we have to select from. We've got finances as option 1. More specifically, self-employment as option 2. And you can listen for multiple piles, of course, if you're inspired to do that. Option 3 is healing from the past. And I'm going to whisper because someone's in the hallway and they're not subscribed to the channel, listening through the channel. No freebies. Anyway, hobbies is option 4. Option 5 is relationship dynamics. Option 6 is retirement. Option 7 is body changes. And option 8 is leaving. So it can be leaving a job, leaving an area you've lived in for a while, leaving anything. Okay. Same with relationship dynamics, any sort of relationship, any sort of body changes. Let's go ahead and get into it. Pause the video if you want a little more time, or go back and listen through the options. Option 1, finances. Let's see what comes up. Okay, interesting. Okay, we've got Jupiter reversed. Hardworking and material-minded. Gray, ruby, and indigo. The water element and heart to heart. Okay, beautiful. I feel like it's encouraging you right now to focus inward, at least for a little bit of time, a little period of time, rather than on expanding things outward. Jupiter reverse talks about higher learning. Jupiter itself talks about higher learning, education, spirituality, philosophies. It's a benevolent planet. It's good fortune. Showing up reverse indicates a blockage or an imbalance in those areas, or it could mean that the planet Jupiter is retrograding right now. I feel like it's encouraging a pause from that, especially if you have been working really hard trying to make something expand. And then gray says learn to scan your body. So there's a meditation technique called Scan Your Body, and basically all you need to do is get in good posture if you're able to, whether it's seated or laying down or standing upright, and take your awareness and your attention and bring it to either the bottom of your body, your feet, or your head. It doesn't really matter where you start. So we're going to stay with the feet this time, and put your attention there and just observe what you feel. If there's any sensations, and do this for a few moments, a few breaths, and then move upward. Your ankles, your knees, in your legs, and do that again. Repeat all the way through your body. And you can do this a few times. It does wonders. Then we go into the ruby color, and we have rejuvenate your body here. If you have a ruby crystal, what are you doing with it? And make adjustments as you're guided to after you do the body scan exercise when you can. Does it need to be cleaned? Does it need to be moved? Does it need to be placed in your wallet or a drawer at work, or put on an altar and you create some sort of money spell, or what have you? And then we have indigo, improve your vision. This is the color of the third eye chakra. And it's talking about not just your physical vision, but your intuition, your spiritual vision, so to speak. The water element here backing that up. So you can work with these colors as well, however you're guided, whatever feels good to improve your finances. Don't force things. If you hate the way that you look in indigo or purple, wearing it is not going to help. If you like the way that you look in indigo or purple, you can wear it. That's one way to work with it. You can work with it in your creative visualizations, your imagination. You can work with it in 3D. Okay, so introspection, I'm getting the message to sleep on it for some of you as well, but introspection and taking good care of your health, doing what you need to do to rejuvenate your body, whether that's rest, whether that's replenish it with some food, or get some exercise, do some meditation, whatever you need to do. Take a shower, rejuvenate your body. This is going to help you to have greater clarity and ability to express your emotions, and do so in a harmonious way or a beneficial way for you. It's going to bring in clarity. And it is also talking about it being important to express your emotions. This heart-to-heart conversation, I feel like it's first and foremost a heart-to-heart with yourself. But then there may also be some heart-to-hearts needing to occur with other people. So if you need to journal first, do so. If you need to sleep first, you can do so. Meditate, visualize it going well, the conversation going well. Some of you might be communicating heart-to-heart through type or in writing rather than verbal communication. Also, that's fine. But yeah, that's what I've got coming through for you. Is balancing that material mindedness with the emotional wellness and spiritual insight. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move into the next pile. And bye for now. Remember to leave a thumbs up or something, if you would. And pile 2, you are the self-employment pile. Welcome. Let's see what comes through for you. Wow, okay. Winter. And winter mauve as well. So winter is really, really highlighted. Some of you may have asked a question about when, and they're answering with winter. Cycles. Okay, spiced cinnamon. Consider using cinnamon. Cinnamon can be invigorating. It can really help attract things to you, whether it's customers, success, money itself, or what have you. And look more into cinnamon too. I associate it with being kind of fiery. Okay, Okay, we've got Homeland Foundation here, and we've got Cycles. It says, we are all becoming. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. Surrender to your changes. Release your fear. Trust this powerful process. Beautiful. Okay. It's really encouraging you to feel at home within yourself and do so through introspection, rest, reflection. These are wintry type activities, you know. It's like this energy of going within, hibernating, spending more time at home, and doing things like, you know, sleeping more, or meditation, or journaling, or crafting, or whatever you're inspired to. That type of energy, that type of vibe, it's encouraging. What else do we have here? We have Powder Blush and Soft Mulberry Mauve. Okay. It's also encouraging some of you to go to your homeland, whatever that means. Go to the area you grew up in, or the land of your ancestors to visit. Or it's just encouraging you to go home if you've been away from home for a while, and to make your home a warm, comfortable, supportive environment. Venus is interesting. I feel like you can work with the planet Venus if guided to, and like spells, rituals, things like that. Take note of where Venus is right now in astrology, where your natal Venus is. See what you can learn about that. Let's get something to clarify Venus, please. We've also got a little booklet coming out. I didn't even realize that was in with the cards. And so, yeah, there is this message of like working with a notebook, taking notes, journaling, doing like action plans, or organizing your books. Yeah, this one's in alphabetical order. It's coming through. Creating like a business plan, or a draft, or things of that nature. Working in a book of shadows could also come, or an art journal, or even a scrapbook could come through as being assistive. You've got the letter F and the letter R, clarifying Venus. And you've got Know You Are Loved, new moon in Libra. So, yes, okay, so your reading is really focusing on building up your self-confidence, your self-esteem, your sense of value. Value yourself, treat yourself well, give yourself the R&R you need and the time you need to do things here. And know you are loved. Know you are loved. Everything moves in cycles, circular, so you're not going to be in the same place in the future that you are right now. So take the time to prepare for the future, prepare for new beginnings. That's part of what winter is about too, is preparing for the spring. That's what I've got coming through for you for this one. You can do a brain dump with the letter F and R to expand your messages for yourself as well. Try to fill a whole page with things that begin with F, whatever comes to mind, and then do the same for R. And things will most likely pop up from the subconscious to the conscious that you can run with. Alright, y'all, I hope this was enjoyable. Bye-bye. Okay, next up, your topic is healing from the past. Alright, what comes through? You're looking for some assistance on how to heal from the past by the sounds of it. Healing from the past. Alright, you've got Mischief and Spice Market. So actually your diet, things that you're consuming or not consuming, are a factor here. Certain spices could assist you, or bringing more moderation in with certain spices may assist you. This could also be encouraging you to go out shopping, go to the market as well. The sign of Cancer, the 4th house, okay. Moonlight, travel, romance, potential. Get out there. Get out there, mingle, travel, go for a walk, go with other people, go on your own. Get in a canoe, go for a boat ride, go for a bike ride, go for a drive. Get out of familiar territory here. Go somewhere that you're drawn to, somewhere that feels good to be at. And while Cancer, the 4th house, is a sign of caution, and I feel like it is encouraging you to nourish yourself and be good to you, you know, be cautious, be careful, and take your time in your cave or your shell. It's also encouraging you to step outside of your cave, your shell, there's your home, and into place where you're able to see more of your potential and more potentials than you are just confined in your home and in the same territory. Maybe get a little bit mischievous even, you know, have some fun, kick your heels up, be a little bit flirtatious. This type of energy comes through. We've got, romance and potential here. So romance can be platonic. It can be intimate, it can be sexual, but it can be platonic. You can be romancing life, you can be romancing yourself, go out and smell the flowers, buy yourself a bouquet of flowers, these types of things, romancing yourself, romancing life, and that'll help with healing from the past. You can also do a brainstorm with potential here, and I feel like getting out again and about will help to let the chi flow, let ideas flow, okay, let creativity flow, and you'll be able to come up with more ideas. But you can do like a, what would happen if I, did this or that? What would happen if I let go? What would happen if I was healed from the past? What would that look like? What if you have some sort of fears here, address them. And you can do so in writing with like brainstorms and different techniques. That could be really helpful. But also, like, go out and see the love in the world, go out and see the potential for new beginnings, for fun, for what could come from moving outside of your comfort zone. Okay, some of you reconnecting with family comes through too, or a woman in your life, or somebody it doesn't have to be female, but somebody who's nurturing and caring and makes you feel safe and at home, okay? Do that for yourself, but also if there's somebody else in your life like that, I feel like it's encouraging you to connect with them. And we have a positive affirmation here. Write it down. Work with it however you're inspired, whether it's saying it to yourself in the mirror a couple times a day, morning, evening, whether it's journaling it, whether it's like writing it in really big letters and putting it on the wall, whatever works for you. It is, I feel my way into faith one step at a time. I feel my way into faith one step at a time. And that message is really reinforced and highlighted with the cards too. Take it one step at a time. Feel your way through it. Okay, one step at a time. And working with shades of orange as well in ways that feel good can help lift your spirits, brighten your energy, and create that transformation and healing that you seek. Bye-bye, pile 3. Hello, pile 4. Ooh, that was kind of weird. Reminded me a little bit of, I know I didn't sound just like him or anything, but reminded me of that scene in Mrs. Doubtfire Anyway, hobbies is your topic. Let's see what comes through for cards. What messages do you have for this pile about their hobbies? About hobbies. Quite a bit. Wow, okay. Persephone, new beginnings. Nuts and bolts. Unicorn. Green vibes. Got a meditation card here. False indigo. Immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. On the peach card it says inhale a breath of life, and that's a beautiful message. You know, go outdoors, get some fresh air. That'll help with your hobbies. Get out, get fresh air. But it also talks about, I feel like, indulging the senses in a healthy way. So your sense of smell, maybe working with aromatherapies, taking time to smell flowers, bringing flowers into your home, your room where you do hobbies, whatever it is, your studio. Breath work, meditation, all of this with peach, as well as eating peaches comes up. And, you know, all of the senses as well, things that feel good to the touch, taste good, visually appealing, sound therapy. All of this can help inspire you, stay on track, make room for your life, for hobbies, if that's your goal. The nuts and bolts thing, to me, I'm getting a couple things with it. It's talking about gathering up, acquiring, getting, repairing if necessary, the tools that you need for your hobbies. I also feel like it's talking about organizing them, or, you know, putting them together properly in a way that's supportive for this next new phase or new beginnings or a new hobby, whatever you're partaking in. Look up unicorn as a spirit guide if you're inspired to. Green vibes. Definitely feel like green plants can be assistive. The color green as well as the color peach, you can work with them however you're inspired. That'll assist you. But yeah, eating more green plants, having green plants in or around where you do your hobby, or getting out amongst nature, the trees, flowers, and fauna, and so forth is assistive. Green vibes can also mean, they're giving me like a bunch of things. It can be referring to environmentalism, so maybe you can be more environmentally friendly with your hobby in some way. Okay, some of you may be looking to monotonize your hobby. Maybe one of the other piles or another reading on my channel would help expand the advice for that, if you're inspired to go there. You have creation here, and you see in the card she's with a tree. So nature is a really big assistant here for you. Go talk to a tree. We have vacation. It says, in the real world, making time for this can be challenging. Close your eyes and imagine where you would go and what you would be doing. This will bring you closer to actually planning a vacation. So if you've been working away really hard at a hobby, take a break from it. Do the creative visualization for a vacation you'd like to go on. That applies. Go on a staycation, vacation in your mind, and really enjoy it. Okay. We've got the engineer archetypal energy coming through, and it says every problem has a solution. And it's got qualities and attributes on it that include curious, productive, technical, hardworking, focused, creative, competent, practical, competitive, decisive, determined, analytical, adventurous, loyal, and generous. Consider which ones you might like to develop more, or that might benefit you more. And then take steps to do so. Do you need to be more productive? Well, how can you be more productive today? Do you need to be more generous? How can you be more generous today? Curious, productive. It's interesting that they have the gears on here, and then we're also talking about the nuts and bolts, because there's some similarity. It's like the pieces being put together, things coming together and forming into place, create something new. And a lot of hobbies are like that, but not all of them. You can also write these qualities down, and like if you really resonate with the energy, you feel like you're a very productive person, or hardworking, or you have been lately, or focused, give yourself credit for it. Find your own fun way to do it, but give yourself credit. Put a check mark or a plus sign, or grade yourself on these things, and give yourself some sort of treat, some sort of reward for it. Alright, that's what I've got coming through for you. I will be moving into the next pile now. Bye-bye! Next up, we've got relationship dynamics. Okay, let's see what comes through for you about relationship dynamics. You've got Pluto showing up reversed. So there may be some sort of blockage or imbalance connected to personal empowerment and your self-esteem, self-confidence. And the guides are encouraging you to rebalance this, to overcome your challenges. That will improve your relationship dynamics. This may involve courage, because this card says courage, which I'll read to you. We have expansion on the table, and the temptress, seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Okay. If you have been breaking promises to yourself, deceiving yourself, knock it off. Do your best to knock it off. To do that less, create some sort of plan. That's really important, because you're apt to be attracting that same type of energy from other people, and or giving that out to other people as well, and that's an issue with the relationship dynamics. Expansion, I kind of want to clarify. Let me read courage first, and then we'll see where we're at. It says, meet Alice. She is small but brave, jumping head first down the rabbit hole. Although the unknown may seem scary and fraught with danger, we should always hold faith in the beautiful possibilities and discoveries awaiting us. True courage is listening to our intuition and moving in the direction of our heart's deepest yearning, even when we are afraid and want to turn back to our comfortable, familiar world. Trust yourself enough to take that leap, and always remember, no matter where you land, the ride will be strange, magnificent, and oh so worth it. Okay. So in order to grow and expand within yourself, your life, and in order for your relationships to grow and to expand, you need to have the courage to do so. Okay? You need to have the courage to move in the direction of your heart's deepest yearning, to step outside of the comfortable, the familiarity. Clarify expansion if you'd like to more fully, and clarify the temptress and Pluto, please, guides. Painting will help a lot of you, or doing something with colors. Color, draw, paint, work with pastels, crochet, needlepoint. Do something with colors. This is going to actually help your relationship with yourself and with others. We've got chocolate heart. Yeah, some of you also could use some chocolate. Got the letter M and the letter V. Do a brain dump with these letters to expand your messages for yourself. Get your own personal insights and information. So a brain dump is where we start with M. You take the letter and write it at the top of a page, and then fill the page with words that begin with M. Just whatever comes to your mind. It doesn't need to make any sense. Get them all out there until the page is full. Stuff will arise. Stuff will come to the surface from the subconscious and give you insight and clarity. Like meditation, for example, might be on the list, and then you recognize, yeah, that's probably a good idea if I take a little time to meditate, or whatever. Okay, so we've got M, and then we've got V. V. There we go. And you've got wallflower and unimaginable. I feel like it's also encouraging you to do some things when you're on your own to make yourself comfortable. It's having a nice cup of hot cocoa, a piece of chocolate, or whatever it is. Make yourself comfortable. Get your favorite teddy bear or blanket out and cuddle up and imagine things going well. Imagine the type of relationship dynamics you want. Okay. If you do this on a regular basis, over time, this is going to make a huge impact, but even just doing it once can really assist you. Just make sure, you take that time to relax yourself and bring that spiritual and whatever other type of nourishment you need in for yourself first, and then go into that creative visualization, that meditation. Also, forgive yourself, forgive others best you can, just to clear the energy and get the toxic stuff, the pain out of there. For the deceits, the broken promises, feeling seduced, whatever's hurt your self-esteem, your confidence. Okay. That's what I've got coming through for you. I'm going to move into the next reading. Bye-bye. Next up, we have retirement. So this could be about like your future retirement money, or it could be that you are retired. Let's see what comes through. Okay, we've got Lord Ganesha. Clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. Call upon Lord Ganesha if you're inspired to assist you to clear away obstacles, to grant you protection and give you guidance. Lord Ganesha, remover of obstacles. You've got Pisces, the 12th house here. So I feel like it's either predicting or giving advice that during your retirement, and this can be like retiring for the day as well. Depends on how you want to look at it. Anyway, I feel like it's predicting something, it's predicting you being able to put more time into creative pursuits, music, art, painting. You might learn something new that's creative, or just be enjoying other people's art, music, dance, things like this. And the ocean, for some of you too, it's talking about you spending some time or maybe moving to the ocean. And we have optimism. It says, if you're going to make up stories in your head about people and circumstances, please make them love stories with happy endings. Right, cool. Creative writing too. Scripting. Script out your own retirement. Script out your day. We have the letter B and the letter C here. So you can do a brain dump on your own to expand your messages and get more clarity, get more ideas. This can be fun, and it really works wonders because everybody's list will be different. It really speaks to people on an individual level more than I can do in these brief readings. So the way to do a brain dump is to take the letter, and you've got 2 of them, so you can do 2 brain dumps. We're going to start with B. So take the letter B, write it at the top of a page, and then fill the page with words that begin with B. Just whatever comes to your mind. Butterfly, business, body, bumper cards, it doesn't matter. Fill the page. And then by the time you've done that, there's going to be some things from the subconscious that have come to the surface. And I feel like it'll give you more guidance, more insight, more clarity, more ideas. Okay. Yeah, best creation. What does the ideal look like? What does the ideal look like? And then accepting like the present moment as well, when like you've scripted out this outcome and your life doesn't look like that yet. Your day is not going that way. Accept it in the present moment while keeping the optimism, and while asking Lord Ganesha or your higher self or God or Goddess, whatever you connect with, to remove obstacles, to clear them out of the way, and to give you the guidance you need to create fulfillment with your retirement. That's what I got for you. I'm going to move into the next one now. Bye-bye. Okay, next up is body changes. And this can be so many different things. This could be anything from getting a tattoo to, going through menopause, to a bad haircut, to getting in shape, or whatever. So let's see what comes through. We've got sunglasses. Okay, so this could be advice for some of you to wear sunglasses. The ozone layer, your aging eyes, whatever, it might be assistive. Whatever you need to protect your body in what it's going through, get that, use that. Okay, we've got the brown egg, we've got sand, waxing crescent moon, have faith in your dreams, and shoelace. Okay. So, yeah, there's quite a bit about just take proper precautions, things you know you need to do. It's like, if you're working out, bring that clean water, right? And bring that food to replenish yourself afterwards when it's time, just like tying your shoes. It's relatively simple, but it's so important. If you're getting a tattoo, make sure that you practice good aftercare and hydrate yourself and whatever you need to do. There's a message here about things moving in cycles with the waxing crescent moon, and so there's different phases, different feelings, different things that will be going on. Sometimes the energy will be waxing and gaining momentum, and there's maybe accumulation or some, the fat pants days or whatever. And then sometimes the energy is at its peak, sometimes the energy is dissipating or waning, you're losing weight, you're in your slim jeans, what have you. Sometimes, if this is like an exercise program or, you know, a diet and you're trying to lose weight or whatever, saying sometimes it may seem like you're making less progress than other times, and it may even be connected to the phases of the moon. Some of you could learn a lot and find peace by tracking this over the phases of the moon and seeing like how it syncs up, because then you can better prepare yourself. You know, just like if you're female and you have a menstruation cycle and you've been tracking it for a while and you kind of know, and it's relatively regular now, then you know when it's time to go purchase, you know, the pads or the tampons, or you know to stock up on chocolate or whatever it is. Okay, it's the same sort of thing here with that. And then we have the brown egg here and sand. Spending time in nature is really assistive. Gardening, working with plants in particular for some of you would be helpful. Of course, if you're allergic to something, it's encouraging you to, working with a calendar and like a day planner and tracking things is coming through as being really helpful. If you find out that you're allergic to something, then of course it's encouraging you to stay away from it, or again, get precautions, get medication, get what you need. With that, there's some sort of change going on with the Earth Star chakra, or about to. It's in an egg shape, and the egg hatches, and there's this rebirth energy, right? This metamorphosis. Brown connects into the Earth Star chakra below our feet. And so I feel like this is very much connected to your body, but also connected to the body outside of you, the planet. For any of you that just went, what? Let me explain something, okay? We think of, like, how do we breathe? A lot of people think, well, with our lungs, we're breathing with our lungs. And that's true, but the trees are also assisting us in breathing. If there were no trees, we would not breathe. So these functions of our body are actually collaborations with things that appear external, outside of us, like the trees, things of the natural world. There's something here with like dirt, sand, the ground itself, and what's going on with the body changes. I'm not sure. I'm not really. Let me see if I can get more clarity. And like your shoes too. Take good care of your feet. That's coming through is really important. And there's a map on our feet, reflexology points and things. So definitely practice good foot care. And some of you could benefit from reflexology, or just learning if you've got something going on with a part of your body, like where on your foot that body part is, reflexology, or you could notice changes potentially through the feet too. So you've got gibbous moon. You're very close to achieving your goal. That's a beautiful message. Good. You're very close to achieving your goal. So this is like sand through the hourglass. Okay? The guides want you to know that you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah. Beautiful. All right. I'm going to move into the next reading. Bye-bye. Okay, next up we have leaving. And then I'll be leaving the reading. Interesting. I didn't realize I put that one last. What do we have for the leaving pile? Messages. Okay. Quite a bit. Some of you, this might be a sexual relationship. I see a sex fortune card here. Got Wall Street. Could be business as well. Some sort of very creative project, co-creating with others. Alright, we've got Sacred Earth Mother, a message of love. Black, find richness from the dark night. The Page of Flesh Swords. Okay. Be humble, first quarter moon in Leo. The Sloth. Tree of life, fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. Alright, so this is a general reading for a variety of people with different situations as far as what or who is leaving and what they are leaving. However, communication is coming through as being important for most viewers. Really important. Some of you, getting like a goodbye card would be wonderful. Just journal out your feelings, write letters. You know, if you're leaving, if somebody else is leaving, express yourself, write these letters. Some of you may decide to share them, some of you might decide not to share them, or just like telepathically send it. Hey, express it though, get it out on paper, comes through as advice, or if you already know what you want to say it, you know, or record it. Create some sort of message about this. And be humble and mindful while you do so. Take your time. The sloth and the last quarter moon in Leo. Do it until it feels complete, feels whole. Do it in the energy of love and truth. You can be creative too. This card here has a couple messages to me. One is to find the silver lining in situations and try to focus on the silver lining. Find richness from the dark night. Find the silver lining. Focus on the silver lining and let it expand. How is this good? How is this beneficial? Or what remains. Another meaning is to make sure you're getting enough sleep and to actually find the richness from the dark night. So that could be, you know, taking time to meditate or unwind, listen to enjoyable music at nighttime, or go for a walk out in the, you know, under the night sky, do some stargazing, keep a dream journal handy. You can work with the color black to assist you too, however feels good. Black can deflect and absorb negative energy, so it protects you from negative energy to an extent. Fertility, creativity, destiny, magical blessings. Yeah, it's like every ending has seeds of a new beginning within it. And so while someone or you yourself are leaving something, there's also a new beginning which is ripe, you know, it's fertile. The guides are also saying that this is destiny. If you're undecided about leaving, like a job or a place or a relationship or what have you, again, it's talking about journaling, it's talking about communication, and it's talking about being mindful and taking your time when you do it, also allowing yourself to be creative and express. Get enough sleep, that's really important too, and focus on the positive or see the silver lining. Love yourself, bring love into your heart, send love out into the world, to the situation or the person, if applicable. Connect with Earth too, she wants to help you. Connecting with nature will help. Okay. I'm going to leave your reading here. Bye-bye.